Hey everybody, welcome back to Cookie Gaming. Today, we're going to be playing Disco Elysium Mobile. Yeah, that's right. They decided to release Disco Elysium for your phone. Now, I am pretty skeptical about this, as I know many of you guys are. I'm aware there's been a lot of developer drama since the release of the original Disco Elysium, and a lot of the people who worked on that game have now left the company. Regardless, my curiosity have gotten the better of me, so think of it like this. I'm gonna give this game a shot, so you don't have to play it if you're not interested in it. I'm very curious to see what exactly they've done with it. How are they gonna make Disco Elysium work on your phone, or is it not really gonna work at all? I'm quite curious, not quite sure why they've done it, but we're gonna jump in, we're gonna see what exactly Disco Elysium Mobile is like. Okay, here we go, character creation. Man, it is so weird having this up on my phone, I gotta say. Oh, interesting. There's no custom option. I'm writing that in my review. Let's see. We went with Thinker. Well, I guess we did a custom build when we actually played this game on the channel. And if you're interested in watching that, I'll link the playlist in the description. Let's go with physical, okay? You know, it's sort of the opposite of how I played the game the first time, and I'm not saying I'm going to play all the way through this on mobile. I do not intend to, just want to get sort of a look at it with you guys. Let's go physical. This is interesting. And apologies if the recording's a little weird or maybe laggy or something. I'm, recording on my phone, so it's a bit different than normal. Okay. We're thick with sensation. Pick yourself up and suffer the world. Well, that's a new line. I'm not paying for this. Unless you guys really want to see me play it. I'd like to play the free levels. I don't know what the levels are, but can I play for free? Okay, good.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I will say the audio is like panning from one ear to the next, which is pretty cool.
Ever. Never, ever.
It's pretty familiar, just it's really weird to have it on my phone, man. Okay. Okay. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I mean, honestly, I gotta say, the text, the menus, I can understand how that would work pretty well on your phone. I mean, even in-game, the menu is just this vertical strip. I'm more wondering about, the world, running around, exploring, things like that. I imagine those have got to be done pretty differently in a mobile game. Okay, simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within
I gotta say, this is how they get you, man. Like, it is sort of nice to be back with Disco Elysium, even though it's this very strange mobile version. And I imagine that's what they're banking on, right? They're hoping that people's love for the game will bring them to this version of it, even though I'm really not sure what they were going for. Well, what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. All of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Come on, let's keep it moving.
ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I'm pretty sure most of this text was in the original. Now, it's hard to say because it's been a while since I saw this. Plus, you see different text if you choose different options, but most of this feels pretty familiar. I remember that line. Let me get off, come on.
Do you really?
I mean, no, but let's get off into a world of mobile Disco Elysium. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we?
It's also, it's very weird, like...
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
First check. I'm just thinking, it's so strange because Disco Elysium is a game that has such strong bones. The writing, the story, the voice acting, that's all there. But it's just really weird to have it in this sort of mangled form. Like, what... I know mobile gaming is like the biggest segment of gaming these days, but what was wrong with the original, man? Just have people play it on their PC or their PlayStation or whatever. Did we really need it on the phone? I don't know. I don't know. What's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil ape.
I remember this line. This is a classic.
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
True. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Like, I think with the mobile version, like, I'm not saying that you can't recreate the game on a phone. In fact, they've done it. But it just feels like engaging with it won't be the same. As in, I feel like Disco Elysium is really a game that requires and deserves your full attention, right? You sitting there looking at your computer screen, fully engaged. Your phone, it's not really suited for that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Phone is suited for half paying attention while you scroll through, like, TikToks or something. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm pretty skeptical of this, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. But it is, you know, it's interesting. What is this duking it out I keep hearing about?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
I think that's what this release is. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
You know, I remember, I don't know too much about the developer drama that I mentioned after Disco Elysium came out. There were issues with the game and rights to the game, and a lot of the original developers and artists and writers left. And a lot of people felt like, in some ways, that sort of perfectly fit the tone of the game, you know? Sort of the sort of bleak world Disco Elysium was showing to us, and in many ways connecting to our own world. All the drama sort of very much represented that. This feels in some ways like a bleak extension of all that. But maybe that's a little too heady, right? I'm not sure if the sort of mobile audience they're going for is going to be too tuned into a lot of that. What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
All right, let's open our eyes. I'm curious to see the art, I have to say. So they'll have to do some different stuff, I imagine. wow. Oh. Okay. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that was a little cool. It's kind of like Disco Elysium, like comic version, essentially. I see. Okay, so this is how it is. It's, okay, interesting. So it's one of these, like point and click, but you can't actually move. You're gonna be set in the environment, and you can scroll through and look at things. Okay, I guess that works. Let's get our clothes. I will say, there's like... Disco Elysium is a game that has a lot of different information. You know what I mean? And I think, like... I feel like it was presented pretty well on PC, right? And the console version. I think they're basically the same. And I think if you're someone who's sort of into RPGs, it might not be too overwhelming. Maybe it will be even a bit. On mobile, I feel like there's a lot of menus and text here to sort of scroll through, which I think might make it a tad overwhelming to absorb all the information you're being presented with, to be honest. Let's take our blazer. Okay. I mean, we've seen all this before, right? Once again, in the actual playthrough we did. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, that's us. It is sort of interesting to get a different perspective on things we have seen before, I will say that. Interesting. Yeah, like, you really gotta work to get to some of the details on these items. I mean, it's not, like, too difficult, but... once again, I'm left feeling like I'm not sure mobile is the greatest form factor for all of this. Okay, we've got our menu here. Okay, interesting. I guess it auto-saves. We've got the bathroom over there. It's one of our shoes. Okay. Let's try not to, well, let's try to get our tie, I guess.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
I feel like it's not... It was a lot more clear in the original how much of a chance you had to succeed on a check. Because, you know, they literally gave you... Okay, there you go. So you click on it. See, that's a piece of information. I want to know my percentage chance of success right from the get-go. Why would you... Why do I need to click into it?
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous thing.
No, it's beautiful.
With 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
It's a beautiful necktie. Unfortunately, I don't think our inland empire is very high, so it won't be talking to us this time. But it's nice to have it, right? Comforting. We can remember the good times, eh? I'm just... Once again, I'm just left feeling that this game has such a strong foundation. Why am I playing it on a phone? You know? I don't know. I don't know. You know, it just feels like I think a lot of people are really quite suspicious and cynical because of everything that happened after the release of the game, which makes them more hostile to this generally, but also it just, even put that aside, it feels like with the resources you have, why would you spend your resources to make Disco Elysium into a mobile game? Like, really? Is that really the best thing you could be doing with your time and money? And to be fair, we're talking about a company here. Are they ever spending their time and money the best way? No. But I don't know. It's a bit, it's just strange.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet
I will say, I mean, the best thing about this so far has been getting some new art. Now, I don't know about, like I said, I haven't followed the drama too closely, so I don't know how many of the original artists are there or not there. Maybe some of you can tell me that. But it is cool to see some new art for the game. That's probably the most interesting part of this to me.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
It does feel like Disco Elysium was sort of a once-in-a-lifetime type game. We got it, and then, the company, or the team sort of split apart, so we're not getting anything from that same team, though I know some of the people who worked on the original do have their own sort of successor projects they're working on, but it feels like, we weren't gonna get another game like this. we can't be that lucky, right? There's only gonna be one.
With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here. Really, all recollection of the person.
Same option.
With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even, as you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of
I was
the
trying to see if I could click on the electrochemistry check to see what the dice roll was, but I don't think I can.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Let's see it. Oh wow! Oh, it's interactive, eh? I get to wipe the mirror with my my finger. How fun! Ah, the smile,
Behold,
the expression, I should say.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Well, I do actually, but of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think of a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression?
The
with that
expression.
face? Why?
I think it's because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Nope. This is what superstars do, baby.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Probably superstardom. Superstardom!
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Hey man, the writing's still good. You could put it anywhere. It still holds up. I guess we'll check for a pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Ooh, XP. It's just so... This whole thing's so strange. Oh, there we go. Where can I... Ah, I was gonna say, where can I see all my quests? Right up here. Oh, interesting.
A mirror hangs
What?
on the
I don't want to
bathroom wall.
replay it.
In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's not gonna happen. We'll leave it. Huh. Interesting mechanics. Works, I mean, obviously similar to the original, but in some ways a little different. But I'm just, you know, imagining, you know, I don't know, sitting at like the bus stop or something. Just sit and play Disco Elysium. Like, what a strange. You know, usually you sit there and, I don't know, people play like Candy Crush or something. But no, I'm playing Disco Elysium. Like, okay. Oh, I see. It's my keys.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish 'em out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key
Yeah.
on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
I will say, just in terms of the video, it's funny to be filming and just constantly looking down. That's something I usually try to avoid while filming, looking down at my phone. But that's what I'm doing this whole video, is looking down at my phone. Oh, here we go, the window. Did I look at that? I don't think so.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Well, look out first.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Shoal, baby. Let's assess the damage. Okay. Oh.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
I don't know. I think logic is our worst skill, right? Huh. Yeah. I mean, I see why they've made the game like this. It makes sense. Oh, okay. Interesting. Can we, like... Could we jump back to one of these at any moment? Or is it just when we're in the same room? Or... What's the rule here? Yeah, I understand why they've designed it like this. It makes sense to me. But I will say, it feels a little tedious. They've got that, like, transition where they melt the screen. Just going back and forth between the sort of room layout and the checks you can do. Obviously, you know, it's a lot more dynamic being able to play the game. Just, you know, being able to walk around each space and discover as you go. It feels like, and look, not that, you know, Disco Elysium, I sort of think of it as both like a CRPG, but also like kind of like a classic point-and-click style adventure game. Disco Elysium, it's not the biggest on like hiding things, but exploration's a big part of it. And I feel like you do miss a lot when instead of exploring, you just scroll through a screen and click on things that have been predetermined, or not predetermined, but you can see at the bottom of the screen here, it shows me all the different things I could click on. So there's not really much exploration there. And that's a part of the original game I really enjoyed, which was finding new spaces, new areas, new buildings, being able to like walk through them, explore, and find things as you went, with the potential that you might miss something, right? I mean, you might walk by something, not see it, not go to a particular area, maybe you'd come back later and find it. I quite like that. This, you're missing a lot of that. And that, along with everything else, was one of the things that made the original so engaging, at least for me. I mean, I know Disco Elysium is a game very much rests on the writing, the characters, the story, and that's true, but I quite liked... And of course, it's a game that rests on the world. Now, a lot of that world comes from the world building from the writing, but I felt like a lot of it also came from your ability to explore at your own pace and find things at your own pace. And it feels to me you can't really do that in this version. Anyway, let's leave. You won't be able to return. Is that what that said? Oh. Wait, so you can't go back? Oh. But you must be able to go back, right? What if I want to retry a check? So are we on to level 2 then? Huh. Well, I can't go back in right now. This is so weird. Hello, Klaasje. How the hell do I get outside? Okay, well, I don't have the... Interesting. Give me the money. Let me yoink those. Thank you very much. I guess we'll talk to Klaasje. I think that's all I can do here. Yeah. Huh.
Officer.
Her eyes are brown, and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I mean, look, I could talk about Klaasje for a long time. She's a fascinating character. Someone who is really lying to you constantly, and yet there's still some really interesting parts of her character that make her very compelling. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Yeah, must be a businessman.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
I will say, I feel like, this is not how I imagine Klaasje's outfit. Which I know you might be thinking, imagine it, you can see her in the game. Yeah, but, like, what you see in the game, the actual characters are fairly... It's an isometric, like, zoomed out perspective. You're not getting too much detail on them, apart from the character portraits. So it did, in some ways, like a book, still allow you for a degree of imagination. This is not quite how I imagined, at least the outfit Klaasje was wearing. But anyway, that's just me.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Huh? You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Oh, man. I'm, like, reacting like I haven't seen this before. What business is that, Klaasje?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Uh-oh. Wow. Let's not do that. Let's leave.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
They don't, but if you get to know them, you'll make some friends.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
I've got some questions, ma'am.
Yes?
What do they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of
Okay, we
the
don't have to
city.
listen to all of this. We've heard it before. Or at least I have. We'll go through them, though.
You're in a hostel, sir.
I can't help myself. I'm still a completionist.
We are in Revachol.
Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
And ever and ever.
Hey,
Out of
Shivers.
the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
Classic Klaasje answer.
Centuries don't have numbers.
Oh my god,
They have-
okay.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah?
Thus, well, we'll ask her. Hear anything?
There was the usual ruckus. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from... Oh, yes. were huge where I come from. I was very... It would appear so.
Like, I'm swiping
around
through
2
this because I've
o'clock,
heard it all
this was
before.
stopped and
But
There was a
you
change
shouldn't
of
play the game
pace.
like this.
A slow, sad song started playing.
Was it this?
Like organ music. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the
What
smallest
else?
set. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to... Yes. It was very... Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Hmm.
A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped. And there was...
Sounds like you were in some real fundamental pain there, muscle.
I'm just choosing the options I didn't do the first time. Look, like I'm saying, we've heard this before. I'm not necessarily playing this to play the game, I just want to get a look at the mobile version. But what I will say is that the mobile version makes swiping through and ignoring stuff a lot easier than in the original game.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by
Alright,
then.
goodbye.
Glad to have been of assistance.
You know, it's just, look, if it's stuff we've already heard before, we don't necessarily need to hear it again, right? Like I said, some things are just the same, right? Like the text, the writing, that's not going to change. It's just how it's presented, essentially, that I'm interested in. Okay, let's take the cigarette.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Hey, my playthrough of Harry, my original playthrough was totally sober. We tried to keep Harry on the straight and narrow, but this is the mobile playthrough, okay? No morals now. Or not morals, I've got nothing against indulging, just it's not really for Harry, okay?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer.
The gnome of Jeroma.
You feel like how very astute of you.
Yeah, let's get some
This ring is
cigarettes.
Good. Then plus, smoking them gives mass.
Can we not go out onto the balcony? Maybe if I got the right check on the window, it would have given me that.
The door is closed.
Is this Klaasje's room, or... Oh, I can tap on the phone again. Great.
There is no answer. You
Yeah.
hear the shower. A tremendous loneliness
Okay,
comes over you.
relax.
Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is closed.
Let's leave. No need to harass Klaasje. We can interrogate her later. Okay. No, so I imagine if I click this, it'll take me back to that level. We'll try that out later. Okay, so I guess this is level 3. So we've got, what, 4 free levels? I'm not paying for this. Unless you guys really want to see it. I'd rather not. So I guess level 3 is going to be downstairs of the Whirling in Rags, and then 4 is maybe right outside. Let's see. Hey, there's our boy. It's interesting to get a different view, though I almost feel like it's a little strange to me they didn't go entirely like first person with it. As in, we get to see Harry in third person, all of these shots. Wouldn't it feel... I feel like it'd make a little more sense to have it from his perspective, given how things are being presented. And do you also feel like... already talked about the exploration. You know, when you're, say, just in a room, like Harry's hostel room, you're maybe, I mean, I still would rather play the original, obviously. Maybe you're not missing too much just having it like this, but when you're outside, you're missing a lot, right? You're missing a lot of detail and exploration just having an image that you scroll through. I don't know. We're playing a slideshow. Well, let's see. Water cooler. Uh-huh. Yes. Just going through everything we've seen before. Hey, let's get that rum. Got the same transition every time.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. I'm thinking it's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there. Not thinking about, forget about the bar. Or don't
Lick
forget
it.
about it. You press your tongue against the count. It would go well with those cigarettes.
Oh, I could do all the horrible things I didn't do in my real playthrough. Well, I will say, I have played more Disco Elysium in my own time since the playthrough on YouTube, but I've been making all kinds of terrible decisions. The Royal Pinball Machine. Yoink! Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's chat to Garte.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a
Oh,
sudden.
Garte.
This seems like a touchy subject.
But, you can still pour me a drink, right?
I could if I were a bartender, but I'm not. I'm the cafeteria manager, so I won't.
You always gotta love antagonizing Garte. Though, you know, I always came around to him. I came around to him by the end of the game. Which was the case for a lot of characters. Well, you start off sort of like, hey man, but by the end you like him more. Garte, Titus is a big example. There were others who sort of went in the opposite direction, like Joyce. Although I was always suspicious of her. I like that. I like when you're introduced to a character and you're maybe not given a reason to like them, or they're a little hostile, and then over time you learn about them, you begin to like them a little more. Another game that did that fantastically was Baldur's Gate 3, where frankly, upon being introduced to a lot of your companions, there's a lot of hostility. I mean, Astarion tries to kill you. Char is racist, like the first time you talk to her, or Shadowheart, excuse me. But as you get to know them, you learn about them, and you sort of form a bond with them, right? Anyway, getting off topic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the bird.
A competent
Yeah, yeah.
Look, a small engraved steel tag says...
That's the skua, right?
Skua. Stay.
Look, why don't you go and talk to him?
I'm a cop. I talk to whomever I please, Garte.
He pretends not to hear.
All right.
Concentrating.
Same transition. Who is... I mean... I don't know. Are there really gonna be... Maybe I'm wrong, but are there really gonna be a lot of people who have not played Disco Elysium before, who discover it the first time on mobile? You know, I don't know. It does not feel like... I know it's a very popular game, right? A lot of people have played it and enjoyed it, but it's one of those games that's more... It's still a niche popularity, even though it's very popular. I'm not sure it's like a mass market mobile game. But maybe they've done the market testing. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Hello, sweetie.
Hey, Elena.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
All right. Let's go talk to Kim. I swear, if they've messed Kim up. I doubt it. Like I said, it's the same writing, right? Hello?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone.
I mean, that just is Kim's character portrait, but, you know, expanded, essentially.
As you approach,
With his halo.
he narrows his eyes, and on the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well
Hello,
as on
Kim.
his back, are the same.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi.
You realize he's waiting for your
Uh-oh.
name.
Bad chance. Let's try. Hey! Nice.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold.
It is not yet time.
Like a forest fire.
Okay then.
It's still satisfying to get a good dice roll.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah, I just did.
If you don't mind, it also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are
Nope.
finally here. Okay. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Nope.
So,
Hey,
This is
empathy.
the first time you detect.
where it has been?
What a shame. Get to it now.
Yeah.
Rip that body down from the tree.
Unfortunately, we got it. Oh, wow. That's a line I haven't seen before. Hey, Kim, don't worry about the body. I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is
I
inadvisable.
mean, hey, Measurehead doesn't.
Delicate goods, filled with stinking horrors.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to... I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could
Okay.
have gotten the insignia from...
He nods.
Hey, we leveled up. Alright, let's go.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation,
Hey, Kim,
shouldn't
where's
you
my
have a
badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
No.
Losing your identification card is a serious...
Yeah, okay. I feel like I've gotten a good idea for the mobile game at this point. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Look at this new menu. Oh, this is... Okay. Hey, this is one good addition. I like this. We've got this case file screen. That's cool. Alright, I like that. Oh. Okay, you know what? I've been pretty critical of the mobile game so far, but this is actually a little menu that I quite like. You've got your, not suspects, but anyone, parties to the case, and your case files. Huh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I do like that. Like I was saying, I feel like I've got a pretty good sense of the game so far. But hey, might as well get to the end of the free section, right? It seems to me, it said there's 4 free levels. I think our last free level will be outside, so might as well try and get there. Let's get started. Oh, interesting. Hey, so they... Okay, they're giving even less of it to you for free than I thought. Yeah, I thought it was strange. I was like, isn't it weird? Because if I was a nefarious corporation deciding what to give you for free, I'd give you the first part in the Whirling in Rags. But I thought, I guess they've given us a bit outside. Nope. My initial thought was right. So our first 4 free levels are in the Whirling, and then the outside world you have to pay for. Okay. I ain't paying for it. Once again, not unless you guys really want to see this damn mobile game, but I guess we'll see. I would not buy it sort of just on my own time. How is this a different level? We're in the same room, just from a different angle. Well, we can see the karaoke stage. Here, let's get our check.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul's immense.
Utterly. And through a PA by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. violently express yourself.
You know, this goes well with my theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline?
Yeah.
Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and you should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Serves them right. You would need another copy of the tape first, though.
All right.
The one upstairs is this.
Gotta get the karaoke in there, guys. Okay, let's chat to Garte. So, I wonder, what can we talk to Kim about? Is it the same thing every level, or is it different stuff?
Yes?
Okay, I mean, that's what you can usually ask him. Let's chat to Garte. We'll wrap this up.
The man with the unimpressive beard.
Mr.
Hello, Garte.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an interdistrict investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Right answer. Once again, I'm gonna be skipping through most of this dialogue. Don't get mad, okay? We've seen it before. You want to see it for yourself? Well, go and play the game or watch my playthrough, alright? You'll be seeing me playing it actually for the first time. And not on a phone. Hey, can I have a drink, Garte? I like that line, though.
No, you cannot.
Officer, I was thinking more along the lines of your name.
God, this Disco Elysium's so good, man. So good. Better not on a phone, but it's still, you know. Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
The Gloaming, I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
Interesting. The human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. Doesn't matter if you understand.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week.
Alright,
here.
relax.
Sir, I understand your
Oh,
concern,
whoa.
but we are here to do a job.
Oh, interesting.
And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes.
I know it.
No. As a matter
Shut
of
it,
fact, I
Garte.
do.
This sounds like something you can.
You said you just...
What?
But you...
Yeah.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
What?
it's your turn.
Questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Garte, did you kill him?
What are you, crazy?
Suddenly he tense up.
Let's
Blood
harass
is being
Garte.
pushed through your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him, Garte?
No, I didn't.
Why did you do it? You can tell me, Garte. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why'd you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands.
Did he hurt
motionless.
you?
His
Is that why?
expression Unreadable.
Did you get some sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Did you kill Sylvie?
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
You've not entirely convinced me, Garte.
That's a real pity.
Well, that was still good, I have to say. That was still good. Where's the body, Garte?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then she went away because none of your business.
She pertains to the coming of the apocalypse, Garte. You need to answer me.
Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains.
Thank you.
Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the
Well,
mention-
Garte, turns out I'm a feminist.
What?
Don't be so shocked. That's right. There's one thing I know about myself is that I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
Yeah, watch what you say, bucko. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. In
Alright.
the question.
Let's go.
Alright, our bar tab.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
Okay. Well, my savoir faire is not bad. Fuck it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
I'm a total psychopath. No. Fuck you, asshole.
Watch out!
Oh, God.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
Oh, man. You know, I think I'd rather swipe through Disco Elysium TikToks than swipe through the damn game itself. At least they've got some good edits sometimes. So worth it.
Admit it.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny ape?
Oh,
Did
God.
one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
Yes!
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't act.
No. You have sustained a trauma
Ow.
to your lower neck.
Heal.
In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle.
Oh,
Pain
okay.
surges down your back when you move.
Can I heal mid dialogue? No, but I can access all my case files, which is kind of fun. Okay, okay. Oh, interesting. So is that just always going to be an... Is that always going to be an option when you're missing health or volition? Or is it only in particular circumstances? Because playing the actual game, I sometimes walked around for a while missing some health or morale. Interesting. Are you okay?
The chair took.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sir, the drinks are all...
With your back against the cold mosaic floor, you feel the...
Don't thank me yet. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Sorry, Gart. Oh yeah, I got my thoughts. Nope. Oh wow. Has to send me notifications because wait. Does this mean it's gonna run real time? Man, it's just fucking stupid. What? I know it's a mobile game, but I guess they have to do this, right? Because they can't have it run on game time. Because there is no game time. You just go from room to room. There is no walking around. So they have to make it run on real time. So like 4 hours from now, when this is done, and I've already stopped playing the mobile game, they're gonna send me a notification saying, hey, your thought is done. I hate that. I'm sorry, I just hate that. I mean, I know it's just regular mobile game stuff. Why is Disco Elysium on the phone, man? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. I'm crashing out. Oh, right, here. Why am I even swiping through this? I
By
don't
the
know.
way, where is home?
I have no
Address
idea.
is
We're
kind of
homeless.
black, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression? A saying.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can
Hobo
stay.
Cup.
Entertain the thought. when
One
you
of the
get
best
home.
thoughts, I have to
Maybe
say.
being a hobo and a cop.
Okay. We don't need to talk to Lena. We've got a good sense of this. I think this should be the end of it, right? The end of our free playthrough. Yeah, okay. So that's... So, I guess there's like... I don't know what they say. There's 4 levels within... What is this? A chapter? Or... I don't know what you call it. And so, can I, like, go back?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Here, we'll
In
try
it,
this.
Your fate.
Didn't work as expected.
Like the rest of you, it comes
fair
from a
enough.
bad
And what happens when I go back? Does it take me back to the level? This is a very weird way of playing. Okay, so that's our time with the Disco Elysium mobile game. I feel like I've covered most things here. Great. The store. So, okay. My thoughts on the Disco Elysium game. I don't love it. Or the mobile game, I should say. You know, I just think it's such a fantastic game. You know what I mean? And like I said, the bones, the foundation is still there. I mean, this is still going to have the great writing of Disco Elysium. But to put it in a mobile form factor, you're losing a lot. You're losing a lot of the exploration, you know? This is not a very immersive experience just doing it on your phone, you know what I mean? And to be able to jump to, like, different checks, I mean, none of it's very immersive at all. It doesn't really get you in the world, and that was one of my favorite things about this game, was the world and how you got immersed in the world. The mobile game is not really doing that for you. I know it's a mobile game, right, and maybe we shouldn't expect that, but that's sort of the issue in the first place, is why are they making this into a mobile game? Obviously, it's like a business move. I don't know if it's even a good business move. So yeah, I came in feeling skeptical. You know, actually playing it in the beginning, it was almost nice to be back with Disco Elysium, but then actually playing it for like about an hour, I'm left feeling, once again, very skeptical. I'm just really not that thrilled about this. I don't know. Y'all can share your thoughts down below. I just really don't, I don't think this is the way to go for Disco Elysium. I understand, because of how everything turned out, we're never really gonna get a true Disco Elysium sequel. There are going to be some spiritual successors, and that's a shame, but I was fine being, just leave it with Disco Elysium, okay? Let's not tarnish the legacy. And this, I don't think it tarnishes the legacy of the game. I mean, you know, Disco Elysium exists in its own right, but it certainly doesn't help it, right? So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Like I said, I don't intend to play anymore. If you guys really like this one, then maybe I will, you know? But if it was just me on my own time, I probably would not have played this at all. Or maybe I would have checked it out of curiosity, but there's no shot I would have played it for even like an hour. And I definitely would not buy the full version. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Don't really love it. You're just missing a lot from the original experience. And I just don't feel like it'll expose the game to that much of a larger audience. And if this is your first time being exposed to the game, you're just not getting the full experience. You might as well just play it on a different console. You know what I mean? Maybe there's like accessibility things. I don't know. It just feels like a very strange decision to me to have it on your phone. But those are my thoughts. You can share your thoughts down below. Like I said earlier, if you would like to see my playthrough of the entire game, I'll have it linked down in the description. It'll pop up also on the screen, the playlist. On the channel, I played through the entirety of Disco Elysium, so feel free to check that out. That was truly fantastic, a life-changing experience. With that, thank you everybody for tuning in. You can leave a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today, and I will see you all again next time. Goodbye.